Greetings and welcome back to more Long War the Chosen Mod Jam Plus. As a reminder, we are sitting at a Strength 4 and a Strength 5 region, and it's only April 12th, so that's very, very high. While we do have a bunch of soldiers and we have just hit the supply drop, we are probably going to be facing our Intel Retail here in due time. But to begin with, we do have a 10 to 12 extractive VIP. This is for an Intel package and a scientist. With our Hitman, Warden, Stormtrooper, Shiv, and Rookie. It's going to be a bit of a tough one, I suspect. So we're going to jump into here and see if we can't clean this up. Right now, my thought is we need to stay on Intel in this region, even at Strength 4. Take the Intel raid, find some Intel somehow. Whether this be from a data pad, a data cache, a hack reward, a mission that pops up that we can actually run. We need to get away from these regions. These regions are becoming far too hot to keep working, and in the early game it's important to keep running missions, but if we keep running missions here that are not giving us our goal of getting out, we're going to keep spiking vigilance up and the strength will keep remaining. Double Shiv, Rookie, 3 actual soldiers. We'll see how we fare. The nice thing about the Shivs is we can let them take the hits if we just keep moving our soldiers.
Menace 1-5, target coordinates incoming. Secure the VIP and proceed to the evac volume for extraction.
The enemies that appear on this type of map really can dictate how well this will go as well. Thankfully, we do still have some concealment, and we're going to need to just go straight through and find what we can up ahead here. Summers did bring a frag grenade. We saw some civilians there. Frost Trooper, normal trooper. Okay, that's a good starting unit to see. I actually don't know if this is going to trigger and reveal us. These Shivs have quite an increased detection radius, so we'll need to be careful. I would very much like to be able to... I think I can bring my Stormtrooper here. I'm going to take that risk. That way we're not leaning around the corner, giving him additional line of sight. And that is a good early pod because it's unarmored basic troopers. Need to save the frags for the armored units. The Shivs also do have shredding, which can be super useful against things like Pathfinders or Abjurers. Trooper, officer. Okay, so there is an officer there. I don't like your position very much because the odds are that upon this reveal, someone will come forward. I would like to keep my stealth. I think this is going to be us just moving forward, triggering this pod, and seeing if we can't get them to come into positions we can somewhat control. We're going to activate 6 of them as well. So we found a Pathfinder group, a pod there, but not the officer. So this is 3 separate pods. It looks like it's the officer duelist. Yeah, not fantastic. So let's take inventory. We have a flamethrower that's not going to be able to reach that hunter. It's not going to go around cover. Ooh, it might actually. If we go there, it could reach the hunter. Then we have a trooper and a biotrooper over here to worry about. I do have an AP grenade on code, but this triggers the officer pod. And that would be able to get the trooper potentially. So we would have to do something like go here, trigger them, throw the grenade. I don't like that very much. Durava also has an AP grenade. I don't think there's going to be many positions we can go that we're going to get the value we're looking for without triggering that officer pod. But let's see. Shivs are here for a reason, right? 50/50s are not terrible. So again, there's that unit there that I have to worry about. Yeah, everything we do is going to trigger this officer. Maybe that's for the best, because then we get to know where the pieces are. So I can have Ava melee this guy, and then he gets to fall back to full cover. Double position full cover. It's still a Pathfinder who could aggress. I take code, go here, kill this guy. He gets to move, but he doesn't really get the following action, because we got to get that flank for the run and gun value. This still could be the AP grenade. This could be a flashbang on the Pathfinder. Let's use a scanning protocol, see if there's anything else out there, confirm where everything is. Duelist, officer, trooper. Yeah, so the bio trooper I don't really have a solution for. You only had Warden's advance on that guy. I think I'm taking the 50/50. Think I'm repositioning Risk into full cover. And we're going to flashbang the Pathfinder over here. Think you're backing up there, you're staying in that position. I really do not want to be using my AP next. I think I have to trigger this pod. Oh, that's so dirty. Because I need to kill the Frost Trooper. I don't need him freezing stuff. At least Ava can back up. Okay. Let's trigger. Let's see what happens. So you can back up into full cover. This lets me flank, throw an AP. Absolutely. Is there a way I get both of them? That looks like it gets both of them, potentially giving me 2 more kills. Does not kill the duelist. Okay. 65 with only 4 left on the map. That actually might be worth it. You are in half cover and these guys could move up and shoot you. But I think if I can confirm another kill, I need to.
Man, I am glad that asshole is dead.
Okay, Pathfinder Hunter putting himself in a flankable position. Shiv taking the heat. Trooper firing at the Shiv again. Good job, Shivs. You're doing our work. You're doing the Lord's work, I would say, but there ain't no God here. Okay, we're actually super happy with all this right now because this is very good for us. To start with, we're going to move the Shiv into a position to get a flank on the Advent Hunter. The Biotrooper, while scary, is not the biggest threat. See if we can't get some shred and some work done here. Wonderful. Summers can run and slice the trooper, but then what's the follow-up? Don't know. You can do something. I don't know what either. That is a flanking shot on the Biotrooper and might just have to be enough. Though I would love to be able to kill the Hunter. I do have one more Shiv. Where can you go? That's a flank there on the Hunter. Okay, so we're gonna put Risk in half cover. See about the Biotrooper. Good early damage, but not a kill. So that gives me a flank on the trooper, which then gives me an extra action, but I don't know if that's enough. Go melee this trooper, then fall back out of line of sight for the biotrooper. No, the biotrooper can... Oh, he can't see you there. But then that makes a tempting grenade. We might leave the biotrooper up. As again, I think confirming kills is going to be the important thing here. We only have 4 left on the map after this. This is a relatively quick clear of 3 pods. This also lets Summers get back into stealth. I completely forgot about Shadow Melt. We're going to throw Code in here with an Overwatch. We're going to back Durava up. Get out of line of sight. Sarah, I think you're hunkering. And we're going to see what this biotrooper wants to do. Perfect. Shiv can keep taking the hits. We're going to let the Shiv steal the kill. Yeah. Ooh, actually, Ava could get the kill. Let's get Ava get the kill. We don't want Shivs to really take kills if we can help it, as it is kill experience. Laser sight is not a data pad, but that's okay. Let's see if we can't go find where the last pod is. I suspect it's just a pod of 3. Okay, nothing is showing up through tracking.
Heading out.
Get scanning going next turn. Do civilians yelling activate this pod? Calm down, Shiv. Calm down. Does not seem like it, so they are definitely forward. Code can take the only Overwatch. Okay, nothing. Let's move the Shiv up as far as we can. We'll do a scanning protocol. They are on the far side. It's an Abjur Celatid group. Okay. Interesting and good for us.
What can be found in a dream?
We are going to use this opportunity to move forward. Can I get you out of this room? I don't think I can. So I think I need to come back to this window.
Good.
And reposition.
Not a problem. Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Sure.
That'll give me the vision I need for that. None of this triggers. That's only 2, and I find it hard to think it's only a 10 here at a strength 4 region. And the fact that they're not on alert also makes me suspect another pot of 2 somewhere. Abjur is in a tough position to get to with Overwatch as well. Thunder over here has been doing a real good job. If we just bulldoze our way through, we actually might be able to clear up some positions for everyone else. I can bulldoze there, but I doubt that's going to kill the thing I need. Well, let's go make Thunder a very pretty target for the Abjur. Immune to fire. Did set some things on fire, but we could go melee him now. Melee twice, actually. Ooh. 97 is definitely gonna be better than any shot we can take with Durava. Good start. Yeah, you're not gonna get a flanking shot. We might want to flashbang you though. See if Ava can confirm the kill on the grub. Of course not. Move you forward, put you in half cover. See if Risk can't go claim the kill here. Though you're a rookie. But Code, I want to throw the flashbang. Illyrium Core is a nice pickup, no question there. We do need to get supplies to get Vulture now, so on top of needing a bunch of intel, we also need Vulture. Any chance you can kill this guy with Shadow Melt? Oh, so clean. Way to go. Okay, so I still suspect one more pod. So we're not going to be too crazy on our positioning. I know I have a guy outside of cover. There is another pod, a Pathfinder Hunter. Our guy out of cover is very far away. But these guys are also now flanking Ava, who I put up top. And a yellow alert shot into Ava. Ooh, one. We are very lucky. Okay. Now, as much as I love kills, the position of these guys is going to make it very difficult for me to confirm kills quickly. Let's get our scientist out of here. In fact, we are leaving.
Sure. On my way. Putting feet to pavement.
Advent, it's been real fun. But I'm going to take my flawless and be on my merry way.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Okay, we take that. Excellent. Ooh, not flawless because the shivs took damage. But shivs taking damage was their intent. That's part of their design goal. Is for used to have buildable expendable units to be familiar with them. Buildable units are a very powerful tool in XCOM's arsenal currently, with upgrades that you can get from researching with Tigan to make them stronger and more powerful. And quite a few varieties, including a chrysalid variety, a salt mech variety. Maybe we'll get an opportunity to build some this campaign. Promotion for our stormtrooper, laser sight Illyrium Core scientist. 4 scientists, 83 intel. So our stormtrooper, we are doing this shooting build that's been very, very fun. Risk is going to get, I mean, there's a Storm Rider. Do we have a Storm Rider? Can I say no to a Storm Rider is a real question. 69 aim also makes for a very good sharpshooter. If I take a look, we do not have a Storm Rider, so we will take the Storm Rider there. Ice Fang could be good. Take Under is always a good choice. Serrated Fang could be good. Untouchable, a fantastic choice for a class like that. I still don't have Wet Work, but I need to get Vulture. So I think we need to go to the black market real quick. Resistance mech is not a great intel package to find. And I also need to start using some of our laser weapons. Underbarrel can go, laser sight, Illyrium core at 113. I feel like we're very low on loot. Speed loader at 21 puts me at 133. That's definitely not enough to give me what I'm looking for, which is vulture. So I guess we need a few more missions to see what rewards we can get. First up, 8 days to sabotage a monument. This does give me intel. This would spike vigilance here. But at this point, when we're trying to get out of this region, specifically this region, because we want to liberate our second region, I think that's going to have to be for the best. I don't know if this is actually our Reaper squad, though. Maybe our Hitman Warden Stormtrooper squad would be better. Where's my sharpshooters? Are they on this squad? They are. So this means I wouldn't have the squad for retail, which maybe is a good thing. Hitman Warden Stormtrooper. Infantry technical. We could bring a 6th here fairly easily. We could bring the Storm Rider. I don't want to overexpose myself with the Storm Rider here, but in this case, I do have the laser rifle, and I'm wondering if it's worth the investment since I'm not close to vulture for the bullpup, and I'm gonna have to say yes. Bullpup, we're looking for an autoloader. That's pretty good. Infantry speed loader does work, though we don't have the Overwatch value that I really would like there. As far as our Storm Rider goes, we do need to give them frost immunity at this point. It's a little bit of a shame that we don't have more to invest. Think it's worth the supply investment on their weapons, especially a primary weapon of a sword. So if we take this and we over infiltrate a little bit, or even at the 10 to 12, because we can take it slow, we have the Hitman for stealth, we have an infantry and bullpup to help kill, fire for some control, Warden and Storm Rider for some additional damage. I think that's fine. This will also give us enough intel to make a contact and get me out of these regions. There is a world where I now go on hiding, but I don't think that's a very good world. One other thing to recognize is that we do need to put these guys on intel, so we can have lib 3 cycle and show up and hopefully lose 1 strength here. 8 days 18 hours for resistance personnel. As much as I would actually like to do that mission, that might be one we need to sit out. I will queue it up for when, if retail hits, we cancel this mission, and we'll bring the squad we have right here. It's a lot of resistance personnel with 1 rookie. Let's assume we're going to be taking the 10 to 12 and get 1 more on the mission, someone we can bring back if retail hits. What does a 3rd squad look like for us even? Warden, a recon, a ranger, because we have to have things that can kill. A heavy, a gunner. We could bring the gunner here. No, but I think we'll put the gunner on another squad if I do want to try and get a 4th or a 3rd team out. This will leave us with a shinobi then. mean, this kills stuff, so I'm very happy with that squad. We'll bring a shinobi. As far as investment goes, I'm actually not going to be making much, if any. A shinobi sword, I could do that. I need to save some money for the inevitable retail and laser weapon upgrades. But let's see if retail does trigger. Okay. Our Shiv has recovered. There's Liberation 1 on a timer that I am not going to be boosting. I do want to check something. Did we not set pause and recruit? We did. Maybe Shiv recoveries happened at the same time and the geoscape stopped scanning. Okay, so that did definitely pause there. Sharpshooter and specialist training complete. So what am I looking for now? I have 2 agents. A second grenadier is not a bad idea. A sharpshooter survivalist. I would like a second sharpshooter. I think Kaneke can make a good grenadier and Brazel could do a good sharpshooter. "13 days to counter a dark event." This is actually a great mission. This also gives us intel package with resistance contacts in a small town. If we need to, we can cancel this, of course. As much as I would like the gunner, I do want the gunner. Eastern Europe. Who am I bringing else? Let's bring the sharpshooter. So I can put... Ooh, I would love to bring an agent. Sit the warden out to bring an agent. I want to bring the heavy, though at the same time, maybe I don't want to bring the heavy for that retail that's coming. This is a mission if I don't have to redo, that would be nice. Gunner, agent, recon, ranger, sharpshooter, specialist. That's not terrible. Eastern Europe, where I suspect retail is coming. Let's put the warden in there. Make sure that they have... equipment. A sword's fine. We'll use your shotgun. You'll be up in the fray to begin with. So we're looking at a recon, a ranger. Without a laser rifle, it's a little questionable right now. Sharpshooter. Out of stock. Or AP, an agent with a shotgun is fine. Let's give you nanoscale and an AP grenade. And a specialist who doesn't have any promotions yet and is very slow, but will make it work. Did we take a look at what extra abilities you got? You got interference, interrogator. I love interrogator. Rapid fire also could be good. Though it doesn't trigger ready for anything. If I'm gonna make investment, it's gonna be a laser rifle and AP rounds. Make sure that we're actually hitting our shots and getting through the armor. Not a lot of grenades here. In fact, no grenades other than the 1 frag and 2 AP. So I'm going to put a flashbang on my recon and a flashbang on my specialist, who's kind of just tagging along right now. Recover an item in an advent train. Agent can hack this with good hacking skill, so we'll definitely take advantage of that. Recon wants to bond with my heavy or gunner. Ranger with my hitman. Let's send our recon with our gunner. That'll be a good combo to have. And yeah, we'll send the squad. I'm probably not pulling this squad back for retail. Start the infiltration. Okay, this episode is getting a little long, so I think we will make a save here. 3 missions on the board. Also, strength went down to 3 and strength to 6 here, so strength from Eastern Europe did go to East Africa. Full retail I don't think is available if we haven't had intel retail. Intel retail still could pop. I could go on hiding and not pop intel retail, and then our contact after we finish a few of these missions would be our first chosen reveal. I actually think I'm going to do that now. We're going to go 2 on intel, 6 on hiding, just see what information is going on. I do want 2 on intel here to track our lib 3 and the cycling of that. But I'll make a save here and we'll see what happens next episode. Thank you guys so much.